guys, welcome back.
Today we're trolling as Walmart workers. Sit back, grab a snack and enjoy. I also want to say anything said in the video is for entertainment purposes only and is to not be taken literally. If you can't handle or dislike harsh jokes, you should probably consider clicking off. I don't know why this small thing decided to jump into my fair fight, but he's gonna get the work too. Speaking of, I think I remember him shoplifting at the Walmart I work at. So I had to put belt to ass, and I would have stomped but some random wanted to flame us. Also guys, let me know if you like the videos sped up, or would you prefer it in normal speed? But anyways, I went right back, because I can't let that slide after you stole merchandise with Yo Broka. This girl just kept flame throwing, and at first I thought it was maybe for a quest, but she just kept on flaming in every fight, and I was getting fed up. I got stomped in the last clip, but I never cared. I went right back. And since they like to jump, I jumped right back. Y'all, I love my pink stop sign so much. Anyway, watch me beat them up as a consequence for stealing from my store. The lag? Hello? Anyways, that's the end of my mopping spree. I would have won that if I literally wasn't lagging. I went right back and this random girl I don't even know or remember fighting snatched me up, right as I was successfully about to get my stomp. Then she ran. The person I was fighting got back up and stomped me, but I saw this little thing running to taser, I assume. So the fade was on site, in a real way. And yes, I did spam jump. What about it? Okay, this random girl that snatched me up was so fucking annoying. I was highly irritated. She only spoke Spanish, but the way I was going off on VC, she barely ran once, and when she did she had a RPG, flame or taser. She played like she was new to becoming a try-hard. So I don't know if she was new and practicing with the RPG or she was just bad, but if it was the first reason, she could have found someone else to practice on. I finally saw her standing here, because she was always hovering on that hoverboard, so I took my opportunity. But of course, it wouldn't be baddies if someone didn't jump in your fight. And I got stomped because someone else wanted to jump in. And she just standing there watching as if she's not gonna jump in as soon as I start winning. And her health was in the middle, so I got her out the way real quick and then handle the rest of my light work. I cut out a lot of clips, because in all of them I'm getting jumped and didn't get a chance to get my stomp. This is the only person I got alone in the spam of 6 minutes, but her health was low. And I don't care after all that jumping. No stomp and more jumping. And she logs after jumping me multiple times. I can win a 1v1 against them when they're not using every weapon in baddies on me. And that was a good example of that. Join back to sneak me on low health. Interesting. I'ma let this play out. No cuts, so just watch. Logged again.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. No, oh my god.
I got jumped 3 times before this clip, and they basically kept me hostage trying to get their bars up on me. So I logged and came back. I still got my stomp, and look how she runs, cause her health was hella low. I'ma speed this part up cause it's so embarrassing for her I turned my PvP off because I wasn't gonna keep trying on her. She was obviously scary. But then I see them on the roof, so back on it goes. I wanted to keep her on the roof because I felt like I had some advantage because she couldn't use RPG on me. But I guess I was wrong. The 2 people that watched me get stomped were her friends, and I didn't find that out until I came back and they tried jumping. I was continuously getting jumped, so I server hopped after this. So just watch. Anyway, like the other servers, I snatched whoever I felt like. I saw she had flame and that's the main reason I snagged her. I don't know how she lost this, but just watch. Clocked. While my health was in the red, I decided to run up. Period. I was just snatching up everyone because I was bored and wanted a fight. I low-key wanted to get jumped knowing I was most likely gonna get irritated and leave, but like I said, I was so bored. I should make a log counter. There were a couple loggers here. Saw these 2 fighting and decided to jump into their fight because the people I was getting weren't really coming back. She had brass knuckles, so I hope she puts up some good fights. Guys, I was literally so bored. I saw this girl standing and watching, so why not put her in the action? Well, that backfired. I don't really consider this jumping since she only dragged and didn't continue hitting her, but she was arguing saying we jumped her, so what do y'all think? And since my health was really low, she could have made a comeback, especially with the weapons she has. But she got saved anyways, so I didn't get my stomp. She was going back and forth with me in the chat about us so-called jumping her, and she was saying how I suck alone and I couldn't get her alone, but from what I remember in the last clip, we both ended up on the floor dead. And she most likely logged from embarrassment. I tried to get this girl in a clip before this, but she failed, RPG, and then did it again. So I'm gonna server hop one last time because this server was really boring as well and people kept logging. New server timey. I was watching this fight and decided to stomp her since she was dead. Free stomp. And yes, we did jump. Shh. This girl talked a lot and she got so mad. She came back talking mad shit. And it's mostly about how we jumped her, and I really don't give a f. She called us bops. I guess we're bops now based off our avatars. Lol. She had said something about us having to jump to win, but when we jumped her, that was the first time we got her, right after joining the server. So she wouldn't have known if we sucked alone or not from that point because she didn't 1v1 us until now. She was just talking out the ass and I humbly made her eat her words when I beat her in that 1v1. Lol. I couldn't tell in the moment, but she had got her friend to help jump us with her, but her friend was a new player, so what help was she really gonna provide? And then she started complaining about us jumping again. Like she literally didn't just try to do it. Also, hypocrites. Again trying to jump. But I'm not complaining cause we did do it first. She said stay jumping, but the last eclipse she had her ones with my sister while I got her friend. Plus, I didn't jump into her fight this whole time, that was another 1v1. I got jumped trying to help my sister, so I went back. And jumped right back. I saw her by herself and snatched her up, of course. I know she was mad to get beat by someone who supposedly can't fight by theirself, like she says. Saw her again, and I think she thought she was about to get back, but that didn't go right for her. Lol. Give me that kitty purse, I'll make better use of it. She came back again, and I applaud the determination, but girl. Anyways, I know there might be some people who are gonna complain about the jumping, and all I have to say about that is, I don't jump all the time. And the difference between me and actual jumpers is that I know I can fight alone, and I don't need to jump every time I play the game. Just when I feel like it to make people mad like I'm doing now clearly. I'm pretty sure she called. So now it's 4 people for 2. They were all in here, lol, and I had the guts to go in there alone. I don't have much to say about this clip, so just watch. As you guys could imagine, I got stomped, and at this point, I was lagging so bad, my screen started freezing. So I stopped recording and took screenshots of when I got them. Also, it was a 3v4. My sister's friend joined. This was the server list right after I stopped recording. They are still here. I'm at the screenies as well. She only got me twice. She never got me alone. She couldn't get me unless she jumped. She logs always. Had her PvP, off talking shit. She flew around on the hoverboard and was scared to fight. This was the server list after they all logged. Anyways, bye guys, hope you enjoyed.